Hi Cancer, this is Dom bringing a quick message. Well, I don't know how quick it'll be because this is a full reading, but it is general, so some things may resonate with you and some things may not. So take what fits and leave what doesn't. I am on the balcony because I like to do readings out here, but it does get loud sometimes, so I apologize in advance. So yeah, I've just been thinking about cancers for literally the past 48 hours. You guys have been on my mind and spirit really heavy, and I keep saying, okay, I need to just do a cancer reading. And then, I don't know, I'll get distracted and do other things. And so here we are today. So I'll jump right in. Overall energy, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy with new prosperity and abundance, followed by the 10 of Pentacles, Earth energy as well, Virgo energy. And this is just, first of all, this is a beautiful overall energy, and this is very solid. This is very secure. There's a lot of security here, a lot of stability, money, opportunity, wealth, prosperity. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is new prosperity and abundance. So this is saying that, some of you could be literally walking into new jobs, new opportunities, and new experiences that will bring abundance. And the reason why I added experiences is because with the 10 of Pentacles here, this is about sort of community wealth, family wealth. Like, this is about that maybe that one figure in the family that everyone goes to for money, or everybody knows they can rely on for that security, right? And I'm not saying that this is you, but I'm saying this is that sort of energy with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like there's enough to go around, right? Everybody's good. And so with this, I feel that there are experiences that are coming into your life right now that are going to make you more abundant or provide opportunities for you to become more abundant, whether that be a new job, right? Something very straight and direct, like, yeah, I'm making new money now with this job, or whether that be getting into a new relationship or partnership or environment that just provides more abundance to you in general, right? More love, more opportunity, more experiences, right? This is like getting into a relationship with somebody that takes you on vacation every month. You know what I mean? Like something like that, where it's like, maybe this isn't something that directly is impacting your pockets, but it is making your world and your experience in this life more abundant in general, right? Okay, so lots of abundance going around for you guys in the overall energy. Jumping into your spread, we've got the 4 of Wands with harmony and peace, followed by the King of Swords in reverse, assertive authority and counsel, followed by, or clarified by, the Prince of Swords, air energy, and the 10 of Swords, air energy. So there's a lot of air energy here. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And what I get here, first of all, with this 4 of Wands, this sticks out to me, harmony and peace. This is about really bringing in and restoring balance in your life, and opportunities for more harmony and peace in your life coming about. Okay, I flipped the camera, so hopefully the mic is like farther away from the street. But this is about more opportunities for harmony and peace to come into your life. But really, what I get from this too is about sort of this is about you trusting in the way that you feel and your perceptions of things, rather than everyone else's or external factors. So this is sort of an energy of like somebody being like, I'm gonna move because that's gonna bring more peace into my life, and I'll feel more harmony and more alignment with, maybe what I'm interested in, or the jobs I want to go after, or the opportunities I want to create, or the kind of people I want to date, or whatever. But this is about you sort of going off of how you feel and how you perceive things and moving towards that, and ignoring all of the chatter. Like, it's like, it doesn't matter if your best friend is like, but are you sure, like, you want to move there? Like, it doesn't get hot there, right? This is about you being like, okay, but it makes me happy, so that's what I'm doing, right, with this energy. And then with the King of Swords here in reverse, followed by the Prince of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This is like, I sort of pick up this energy of you just like taking control of your life, but like taking your life back in a sense, right? And you know, it's like sort of waking up one day and just being like, why have I not been doing what I want to do in every way, shape, or form? Right? It's sort of like I feel this energy of somebody taking stock of their decisions at large and just sort of like going down this checklist of what decisions were made based upon how other people feel and how other people projected onto you and how other people perceived you or would perceive you, versus what decisions have you made in your life based upon how you felt, what would bring you harmony and what would truly bring you peace. You know what I mean? This is like literally operating off of how other people are going to look at you. But with this Ten of Swords, I feel like you're deading that, like you're putting an end to that for good. And it's just like, I really don't care. And I'm not just saying that to be hard, or I'm not just saying that because it's a cool thing to say. Like, I literally don't care what people think of me. I'm going to do what makes me happy. You know, I'm going to do what brings me harmony and peace. And with this King of Swords in reverse, you know, this is just sort of saying, you know, I get from this like a energy of breaking free. You know, it's like breaking free from structure, breaking free from, you know, too much advice. Like, cool, wise, you know, level-headed advice is cool sometimes and is helpful, but sometimes too much advice and too much help and too much from other people telling you what they think is good for you isn't good. You know, so I get here that you're sort of breaking free from the boxes that society and other people, your family, have put you in, especially with the Ten of Pentacles here. You know, that your family or expectations that people have put on you, and you're just sort of only living by the code of you. It's like you're rewriting the Bible for yourself, you know, your Bible, your handbook, your guidebook, and how you want to live your life. And that's how you're going to do it, you know. With this Prince of Swords here as well, expect for movement, right? Look at him. He's charging forth, okay? Expect movement in your life right now. You probably feel like things are on the move, or things are sort of going like this, right? Like not a lot of time to chill, not a lot of time to rest. Or I shouldn't say not a lot of time to chill or rest, but maybe that's just not what you're doing. You know, like you could, but you're choosing not to because things are moving very quickly for you right now. And I think you're happy with things moving forward. And I think it's all about you sort of deciding how you're moving forward. Like, you know, things that are moving quickly, but it's like, am I gonna move forward taking a posse along, or worrying about how everybody else feels, or allowing people to sort of make my decisions with me, or am I gonna just move forward alone if that's what I have to do? You know, I feel like you sort of make quick decisions here about breaking free, deciding what you're doing, not including anyone else in on those decisions, and then doing it, and things move forward very quickly. So then we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, wish fulfilled. That's clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. So you got the 9 right into the 10. Both are in reverse. And mind you, the Ten of Cups is one of the most positive cards in the decks, next to the Sun card, which you actually have here as well. But I'll get to that. Then we've got the Ten of Swords, new cycle of death and resurrection. Mind you, the Ten of Swords came out early in your spread as well, from the other tarot spread, or from the other deck. Right, so you got the Ten of Swords coming out 2 times. This is clarified by the Hangman in reverse, which is Pisces energy in Major Arcana. Sorry, the bus. So, honestly, what I get here very clearly, I'm seeing this 2 ways, period, point blank. Some of you have a Pisces in your life that you're hanging on to and that you need to let go of. Like, just very clearly with this Hangman, this is Pisces energy. And with the Ten of Swords coming out twice, it's just saying that there's a cycle that needs to come to an end, period. There's a cycle that needs to come to an end. And, you know, I just saw like this. Right, so whatever this cycle is, it feels like a loop-de-loop, like it just keeps on going. It keeps on going, and it's like it's not going anywhere. though, right? Like it's looping like this, but it's not moving forward. So it's like this cycle needs to be brought to an end so you can bring in something new that really resonates with you, that's really in alignment with your spirit, that really makes you vibrate higher on a soul level. It's really exhausting and depleting when you get stuck on these loops and cycles in life that stop moving forward, right? Because it's like you're looping and you realize that you're in the same place, you're seeing the same things, but you're also exhausted at the same time. And it's like, okay, if I'm going to be tired and exhausted, I better at least be seeing, making some new ground. I better at least be moving forward. Okay. And for some of you guys, even if this isn't a Pisces, this could just be about you feeling stuck in general. Something here with this hangman energy has you suspended in place. You're not allowing this cycle to end, and it's keeping you from this 9 of Cups and this 10 of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This should be upright. Okay, and with both of these coming out and then being here in reverse, it tells me that you're on the cusp of it, like you're moving in that direction, but you're not moving in that direction because this 10 of Swords is here and you won't allow it to go into effect. Right? So however this resonates with you, whatever that cycle is in your life that you feel like you're clinging to, or whatever that thing is, or that person that you feel like you're clinging to that has you suspended in air, this is all air energy here as well. So for some of you, it could be a water sign, but for some of you, it could be an air sign who has you suspended in air and is preventing you from moving forward. Like you have to allow this cycle of death and resurrection to take place in order to access this 10 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is about a wish fulfillment, right? It sets you up for this. This is the setup. This is the fulfillment. Both of these are blocked. Right? Both of them are blocked. It's like you're staring at them. It's like you're on the other side of the door, but you haven't walked through the door. And this is on the other side of the door, and it's just this very thin door in between you. Like it's not a lot in between you to access this happiness and this 10 of Cups. For some of you, it's just as simple as walking away from somebody, and the very next day that you do that, you realize you're lighter. You realize you're freer. You realize you're making decisions without having to consult with that person first. And that makes you happier, right? Okay. And so it doesn't have to be that it's this huge amount of work to access this new cycle, or to allow this old cycle to die and the new one to begin. It's just about what I feel is a decision here, or what I feel is even acknowledgement, right? Just acknowledging like, oh, that's the thing that has me stuck and suspended in air. That's what it is. Got it. Let me call it out. Right? And that's the work. The positive here is that you are on the cusp of the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. There is wish fulfillment here. The bus is here again. But there is wish fulfillment here. You just need to not delay or like when sorry if I'm rambling, but it's just like, if you go to the refrigerator, and I think I've used this analogy before, but if you go to the refrigerator and you pick out a jug of milk and it's expired, I don't think you're going to put the milk back in and just like linger and, take a couple days to like decide if you want to throw it out or if you want to trigger it. Like as soon as you see that something's expired, you're just like, oh, it's old, and you throw it out, and then you just go get a new jug of milk. Okay. And so this is what needs to happen here. So that you can be as happy as possible. Moving on. So then we've got the 4 of Cups, activity beneath the surface in reverse, followed by the 3 of Wands, unique inspiration and assistance, clarified by the Justice card. Clarified by the Justice card, Libra energy and major arcana. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, could be dealing with the fire sign. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So again, the Ace of Pentacles was in your overall energy. So without a doubt, someone like expect new opportunities. Like just expect it, expect new opportunities for abundance. And you guys, like I said earlier, don't always look for this in the boxed way that we've created in society. When I say expect new opportunities or new abundance, that's not always a job offer. You know what I mean? A new 9 to 5, or it's not all right. Like, think outside of the box. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It could be anything, but whatever opportunity means for you, and however ways your life could be elevated in terms of abundance and becoming more abundant, expect that to come in. Okay, like Spirit is doubling down here on the Ace of Pentacles. Could be dealing with the Earth sign. So what I get here for some of you is that, for some of you, whatever this new opportunity is that's coming in is really, really unique. It's really like it's tailor-made for you, but it's almost like this secretive energy attached to it. Like it might be something that you're not really allowed to talk about, or like there could be an NDA. For some of you guys, it could just be that you want to keep it very private and to yourself because, again, like this energy that came out earlier, you're protecting your harmony and peace, and you don't want to hear anybody's mouth. With the Four of Cups here in reverse, activity beneath the surface, it just sort of talks about like, for some of you, either you could be spilling a little bit too much of your business to people who don't deserve it, or people who don't really have your best interest at heart. And it's like you don't need to tell everybody your moves in your business. If you're planning to move and you know that person is going to discourage you, don't tell them. Like, who cares? They don't need to know. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter who it is. You don't owe that to anybody. You don't owe your business to anybody. And I feel like Cancers definitely know that, right? Like, I don't have to tell that to a Cancer. But for some of you, right, you might need that little reminder that, like, be careful about who all you're spreading your business to. Or I don't even want to say spreading your business like that. But, like, just sometimes when we're planning things in life, or if we're trying to build a new concept or come up with ideas, or just like, you might be in a group of friends or who you consider friends of like, what do y'all think about me moving to Arizona? I always use that example. What do y'all think about me moving to Arizona? And now all of a sudden you're dealing with all of this noise in your head. When really this opportunity to move to Arizona was tailor-made for you. It's the plan that God, Spirit, Universe has for your life. And, you don't need that tainting your water. And so I say all that to say, I get here that I feel like some of you have some sort of unique opportunity that doesn't need to be broadcasted. Okay? This is bringing in justice for you. This is bringing in healing for you, okay? This is, it's just for you, okay? So it's like, who cares what your sister says? Who cares what your mom says? Don't worry about what anybody else brings to this opportunity, because there's unique inspiration and assistance here for you that's bringing it in. That tells me that other people just may not understand. Right? When I moved to New York, my family and some of my friends didn't understand my timing, because I didn't have any money or a job, right? Like that. But it was like there was something inside of me, my spirit, my intuition was like, you have to go, and you have to go now, and then things worked out. The same thing with LA. And this is a testimony I'll tell at length another time, but the same thing with this. It was something I had to sort of keep to myself under wraps, because I knew that no one would understand the way that I was moving, right? But also no one understood or knew what I had going on behind the scenes, and they didn't need to. And so again, I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming in for you that's going to be really beautiful. There's spiritual justice attached to you. It is tailor-made for you, so don't worry about if no one else understands or gets it. If it comes to you in a very weird or unique way, in a wacky way, if this is something that served to you and you're like, I never would have seen this, I never thought of this for myself. Whoa, hold on, but I kind of like it. You know what I mean? It's like, go with it and don't allow yourself to go back to your, how do I articulate it? Your support base that you're used to, who you would think might be supportive, and who you might think would understand. And if they're not, don't let that discourage you. That was a tangent, but that's what I felt here. You know, there's a big energy here of you just really being on your own time, you know, your own time, your own energy, your own choices, your own decisions. And it's just like, you know, everyone else can shut up. You know what I mean? Like, things are working the way they need to for me right now, and I'm figuring this out for myself, you know? So then we've got the Temperance card. Oh, we're making nice timing. So then we've got the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Sag, new dreams and new realms. Yeah. Followed by the Six of Swords, moving between cycles and worlds, air energy. There's a lot of air energy here, you guys. Really could be dealing with the air sign, could be dealing with an earth sign. Water's here too, that's you though. Yeah. Okay. This is interesting and this is beautiful with Temperance and the Six of Swords both coming out here. Both of these cards speak about moving into a new world, a new realm, going into a new cycle, right? Going into a new phase, going into a new life, going into a new time, okay? With the Six of Swords, this is a promise of a new future, okay? Temperance also, traditionally, not in this deck, but traditionally it speaks about taking your time, tempering yourself, taking a step back, and not taking a step back in order to put things on pause, but taking a step back in order to be as fulfilling and efficient as possible. It's sort of this energy with Temperance. I don't know why I feel inclined to say this to you all, but it's sort of like when people say asking for help is a strength, right? Because it takes wisdom, knowledge, and intelligence to know, like, in order to get where I'm going, I might need a helping hand, and that doesn't make me any weaker, right? So to get to your next phase, to get to your next life, to cycle into your new cycle, sometimes it means taking a step back, taking a breather, assessing, so that you can then move forward in the best way possible, not always just going, right? So, you know, it's like if you're traveling somewhere, sometimes you might have to take a moment to just look at the map, right? As opposed to speeding at 90 the entire time and then realize you missed 2 exits, you know? So with Temperance and that, the Six of Swords coming out here, you know, I get that you are moving into a whole new life. Everything is changing for you, but allow Temperance to be your co-pilot, you know? Like, don't pressure yourself, don't push. Okay, this is clarified by the Sun in reverse. This is the most positive card in the deck. It is in reverse here though. Leo energy as well. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. And also clarified by Judgment. So, you know, okay, for some of you guys, you could be questioning the changes that are happening in your life. I know that seems really general, but, you know, everyone goes through different changes, so I don't want to start calling out things. But you could be questioning the changes you're going through, or you could be questioning your decisions. And you could be questioning if a decision that you've made recently to move on is the right one. So for some of you guys, it could be that you've made a decision to leave something behind or to move on from something, and this is what's triggering this entire life change cycle in your life. It's like, you know, that once this decision is made, nothing will be the same again, right? It's like if I choose to move, my entire friend base is going to shift. My support system is going to shift. This is going to shift. This is going to change. You know, so you're questioning, is that the right thing for me? Like, am I ready for that fallout? Can I handle that? For some of you guys, it might be leaving a person behind, whether it be romantic or platonic. And it's like, okay, but was that the right decision? Like, I don't know, you know, and you kind of get in your head a little bit. With Judgment coming out here, clarifying the Six of Swords, right? This is telling me that, yes, It is. It's the right decision. You're meant to, and we're always meant to go into this next phase and this next cycle. And the things that were a part of your life previously have served their purpose. They've done their work. Right? If this was a person that you thought you would be with and now you're not with them, trust and know that the work has been served, the purpose have been served, the learnings have been served, whether that meant to just make you a better person, whether that meant to make you softer, whether that meant to bring you down off of a high horse. I don't know. We all go through different lessons, but trust and know that moving into this next cycle is for you. I don't know why I heard, but somebody might be pregnant. This card with the Six of Swords, and traditionally in tarot, I don't think this is connected to really pregnancy at all, but in this deck, it's sort of like the promise of new life or a new phase, a new cycle. It's like when a bird lays an egg and we see that egg and we watch it, and that there's a life that's going to come out of that egg, but it hasn't come about yet. Or a woman is pregnant and we watch her stomach grow and we, build this this relationship with this new life that hasn't formed yet. And then eventually that life comes about. And in the in-between, right, there's all this growing that happens, all this learning that happens, all of this preparation that happens. Okay, so this could be that literally somebody finds out that they're pregnant or is pregnant and maybe doesn't know how to feel about it and doesn't realize that this is something that's good that's happening in your life. It's going to bring about beautiful things. The sun is coming in your life. You're moving into a new world and a new life, and it might be scary. Okay, and for some of you this could be metaphorically, right? That you feel pregnant with opportunity and with a new life, and it's like, oh child, well, when is it just gonna birth? Like, when is this thing gonna just happen? I feel it all conjuring up. It is coming. The sun is coming. It's in reverse here because it's not fully out. Okay, it is clouded a little bit, right? She's coming. Right? This is sort of encouragement to you, I feel, to keep going and to just know that you are moving in the right direction, and don't wake up every day questioning it. Don't torture yourself with trying to figure out and analyzing, all your decisions. Is this the right thing? Yes, it is. You know the right thing. I always joke that I feel like cancers are slightly psychic. Really heavily, honestly. Most of them, I mean. You just carry this inner sense of knowing, and you only push yourself into the unknowing when you question that, and when you torture yourself with, am I doing the right thing? Should I have not? Should I have not? Should I? You're moving in the right direction, right? Justice and judgment are here. Move on to this new life, okay? This new realm, new dreams. Allow them to take effect, and don't push, pressure, or rush yourself. Okay, the sun is coming out. It's coming little by little. Okay, I know you feel it and I know you see it. Okay, trust that process and don't push yourself. Okay, energy, angel, oracle advice. First card out, we've got steady progress. I'm not going to read them. We've got opportunity to forgive and child. So what I get from this, first of all, I feel like you guys are sort of shedding this old skin and you're stepping into this phase where you are sort of getting in touch with your inner child again. You might have gone through relationships or situations that hardened you and hardened your heart and made you really serious, made you lack trust in people, made you side-eye, beat you up a little bit even. And, it's like now you're sort of being washed over to where that inner innocence and inner childlike spirit is taking back effect, where you can find yourself laughing, you can find yourself joking. And again, like I said, you are following your harmony, your inner peace, and you're not allowing those external factors that once kept you bound, broken, beat up, discouraged, low self-esteem, whatever. You're not allowing that to stand in your way anymore. You're living for you, right? And that's the spirit of a child, right? They live in their own world and nothing really phases them. you know. Again, with the child card coming out, I can't help but and I placed it right here over this temperance, six of swords energy and judgment. I can't help but feel like some of you might be welcoming a baby soon, finding out that you're pregnant or already on that pregnancy journey. If that's you, please let me know. And congratulations to you. Even if you're scared, terrified, whatever, I always think that's a really, I mean, life is beautiful, period. You know, forget what everybody says, you know, that, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Opportunity to forgive, you know, as you shed this old skin, I'm sure that inherently you're shedding old people, you're shedding old relationships and old situations. Go forth in forgiveness, you know, for your own sanity. You know, go forward, releasing these negative patterns. With the Ten of Swords and the new cycle of death or resurrection coming out twice, you know, put that energy to rest as you go forward into your new life. Don't go forward into your new life allowing old hurts to be your point of reference. Like, yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I'm happy because I learned to. No, just learn it and leave it, you know, and go forward into your new life. You're making steady progress. You really are. You really are. Don't push pressure, push or pressure yourself. Take it easy, take it step by step. But you are walking into a new life full of so much opportunity, so much justice. Spiritual justice is here for you. And I feel like you really are just going after what you want in the way you want and taking no prisoners. And I love it. It feels really, really good, Cancers. I love you guys so much. Everybody knows how much I love Cancers. Like, I'm a Pisces, so Cancer Pisces duo, like, I just love it. So I love you guys. I hope that this helped, resonated in some way. If it did, let me know, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time. If you like a personal reading, hit me up on Instagram at domobannon and DM me. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.